Wednesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Davy Garcia is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Michael Brantley.
And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, Miles Straw. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run it to out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Straw is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros are down quietly, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jose Urquidy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
So now into the box is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number
and the
29.
pitch. And, fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Set to go now, Alex Bregman, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Smoked on the ground left side. Torres scoops it up on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Hit back up the middle. Torres picks it up. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Luke Voit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Luke.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as the pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 10 home runs and 21 driven in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ripped down the line. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First offering. Line hard deep into left. Stanton is there, and he has it for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in will be Kyle Tucker. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Playing 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 190 is the batting average coming in. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. Popped him up. Higashioka has a play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it. If I don't want it, I better find a place.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Higashioka.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, go. 1-0. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate is Aaron Hicks. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A ball and a strike now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tucker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for route number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is in the air to left. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
Now to the plate, Miles Straw struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1. Outside 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Altuve at second. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
One and one. Here it comes.
Ball inside. No. Down the score. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, Luke Voigt.
First baseman.
Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's the second out.
Now batting. Shortstop. Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Strong finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag by LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes in at 262 on the year. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Jason Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One and 1 to Jason Castro. The 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres brings it in, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next to the Astros, the left fielder, Michael.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now it'll be Miles Straw, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jake Odorizzi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman.
First offering. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. DJ LeMahieu will be next. Urshela on at first, nobody out. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Up next to the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Now into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Ready on 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Yanks held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. A barehanded play by LeMahieu. Got him.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, Jose Altuve. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Urshela is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still tied 1 apiece. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now that the first baseman.
At the plate now is Luke Voigt. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The bat, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Now to the plate, here is Gleyber Torres. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Odorizzi gets the sign. 0-2 on its way.
1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out, nobody on. Down into left center for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a ball 1-0. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The Yanks leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 home, and another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Jason Castro, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1.
Ball.
Up high. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher, Kyle
First offering on its way.
Higashioka.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So next to hit is Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
In now, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brett.
Next up, Brett Gardner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One and one. Here it comes. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
First offering. Miles Straw comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though. And a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aroldis Chapman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.